Hi there everyone! Welcome to this week's featured video on one of my favorite topics, gut health. When it comes to healing chronic disease, regardless of the diagnoses or symptoms, while all bodily systems are important, the two most important to consider are the nervous system and the gut, for the fact that they are in constant communication with one another. And the gut is home to the enteric nervous system, the most significant component of the autonomic nervous system. And the autonomic nervous system is the master regulator of our physiology as well as our psychology. In other words, without a healthy gut, we can't have a healthy nervous system. And without a healthy nervous system, we can't heal. In today's video, I'm going to zero in on gut health and talk about 5 common mistakes to avoid. I'm Sarah Korzeniewski, also known as the Organic Dietitian, functional health practitioner, and transformational coach. And you are watching the Wellness Code Academy. Jen and I both experienced our fair share of digestive issues. We both have tried countless things to heal our digestive problems and made many mistakes along the way. We have also witnessed hundreds of our own clients struggle with their digestion and know just how hard it can be to navigate. But we have also had the privilege of seeing countless people overcome these issues and come out better on the other side. In our modern world, where massive amounts of information is at our fingertips, we hear all the time how confusing gut healing can be. With so much conflicting information out there, what's one to do? No matter if you are struggling with digestive problems or you're a wellness practitioner that wants nothing more than to help guide your clients to their health goals, we need to know how to address the real root causes and let go of the one-size-fits-all mentality. A truly holistic, bio-individual, mind, body, and spirit approach to gut healing is the only way to get long-term results. No quick fixes or standard supplement protocols. Considering 74% of Americans alone are walking around with digestive symptoms, 22.4 million physician office visits per year in the US, where the primary complaint is digestive distress, IBS or irritable bowel syndrome is currently reported to affect upwards of 16% of the US population, 8.3 million visits where the primary diagnosis was digestive disease and the person was referred out for a GI doctor. So do you think poor digestion and impaired gut health is a problem? I would say it's becoming an epidemic. So let's break this down by sharing 5 healing mistakes to avoid. Note that this is just the tip of the iceberg. Jen and I could add many more to this list, but time is precious, so I'll keep this list short, but we will share more in future videos. So number 1 mistake, including too much fiber and too many fruits and vegetables, especially raw ones, too soon. One gut health strategy that we see over and over again that might actually be preventing gut healing is to increase fiber intake and get plenty of fruits and vegetables. So while fiber isn't necessarily a bad thing, it often isn't the first step in gut healing. Why is that? Many gut gurus recommend fiber as a way to feed beneficial gut bugs in the large intestine. However, it is the small intestine that is most critical to address first. What isn't being considered is that fiber can irritate an inflamed small intestine, which can be like rubbing sandpaper on an open wound. Fiber can also feed pathogenic gut bugs and be hard for a dysfunctional gut to break down and digest. The small intestine has a thin protective mucosal layer and is much more prone to damage, which actually results in leaky gut, than the large intestine. This damage underlies many immune and autoimmune conditions, inflammation, food sensitivities, and malabsorption of nutrients. Remember, health begins at the cellular level. Without the nutrients that your cells need for our bodily systems to work properly, then nothing can work well in the body. In my Heal Your Gut for Good group program, we discuss more about eating to reduce inflammation and heal the small intestine using a whole body, mind, and root cause approach, helping you find your fiber sweet spot and taking the proper steps to heal your gut for good. Check the resources below this video for a link to that program. Number 2, eating when stressed out and not making stress reduction and nervous system regulation a top priority. Optimal digestion doesn't start in the mouth, as many will have you believe. It actually starts in the brain. As mentioned in the beginning of this video, the gut is considered the second brain due to the fact that it is home to our enteric nervous system, which is a large component of our autonomic nervous system. The vagus nerve is the main line of communication between your brain and the gut, also known as the gut-brain axis. It sends signals in both directions. The autonomic nervous system and vagus nerve work together as the homeostatic control center of the body, essentially keeping everything in balance and working well. A dysfunctional autonomic nervous system leads to a dysfunctional mind and body. The autonomic nervous system gets thrown out of whack when the level of physical, environmental, biochemical, emotional, mental, and/or spiritual stress placed upon it exceeds the ability to adapt. Stress, or shall I say distress of all kinds, is indeed the starting point for gut issues and chronic illness to manifest. Chronic stress drastically slows digestion, reduces the stomach acid that we need to fight off undesirable microbes, lowers white blood cell counts, and reduces cellular energy. In this state, the body succumbs to challenges such as, but not limited to, chronic fatigue, brain fog, digestive dysfunction, chronic infections, and ongoing inflammation. Therefore, regulating the nervous system, radical self-care, and reducing stressors of all kinds are essential to gut healing. Number 3, relying on probiotics to reseed the gut and relying on supplements way too much. In terms of replenishing beneficial gut microbes, it's essential to know that neither food-based sources nor probiotic supplements colonize the gut and become part of our indigenous flora. The idea that the bugs in a probiotic will stay in the gut and fix all our problems is a big myth. Instead, they act like temporary employees that go to perform the job of helping the indigenous flora, which we actually inherit from our parents, rise up once again. They do this by crowding out bad bugs and producing many beneficial compounds, such as B vitamins, as they pass through the digestive tract. It isn't normal to live on probiotics day in and day out. We shouldn't need them ongoing. Not to mention, quality probiotic supplements are expensive. The foundation and primary intervention of any gut healing protocol is always diet and lifestyle, not supplements. If probiotics are introduced, it should be at the right time and taking the right ones. Commercial probiotics are not appropriate for everyone and every case. To add to this, we've learned that supplementation in general should be kept to a bare minimum, especially in the presence of significant gut inflammation. Number 4, listening to social media advice about what is considered a healthy diet. As I mentioned earlier, information overload is real, and many are feeling the confusion around the question, what should I eat to heal my gut? What we eat is extremely important when it comes to gut healing, because what we aren't properly digesting can harm us. If we continue to eat foods that are fueling inflammation, pissing off the immune system, irritating the gut, or not being digested, well, we find ourselves stuck. It seems like new diets are constantly popping up with the promise that their way is the right way. Eat low FODMAP, specific carbohydrate is the best. Try paleo. If that doesn't work, AIP. Eat more plants, eat less plants. Better yet, no fiber. Carbs are good, carbs are bad. You get the idea. No wonder we are feeling lost. One thing that frustrates Jen and I are those that share lists of anti-inflammatory foods or meals that list a lot of foods that many actually struggle to digest and can actually be pro-inflammatory. The truth is that there is no one-size-fits-all diet or foods. It will all depend on you and your digestive system. There is more to determining if a food is good for us than its nutritional value. Even some of the healthiest foods can be inflammatory or cause distress in the presence of compromised digestion, imbalanced gut bacteria, a leaky gut, a reactive immune system, and a dysfunctional nervous system. Jen and I both had to stop listening to what others were saying was the healthiest diet and start discovering what worked for us, keeping in mind that what it exactly looks like can change over time as healing takes place. This often might even mean going against the grain of most blanket nutrition advice. Number 5, not addressing all other pillars of health. We already discussed the nervous system as part of the gut healing journey, but to add to that, we would consider the 12 best healers to include sunlight, enough deep sleep, optimal hydration, which often includes minerals, bioavailable nutrition, restorative movement, functional and therapeutic breath work, nature connection, mindset, addressing unresolved trauma, self-compassion, connection, and honing in on our passions and purpose. Attempting to heal the gut without going back to the basics is like spending a lot of time and money building your dream house on a weak and crumbling foundation. So there you have it. Gut healing isn't always easy and straightforward, yet no matter what health issue one may be dealing with, even if obvious gut issues are not present, digestive health does need to be optimized as much as possible. If you yourself are struggling with navigating your own digestive issues, be sure to check out my Heal Your Gut for Good group program. If you are a current or aspiring health coach or wellness practitioner and want to increase your confidence, help clients get better results while continuing to grow your business, check out the Wellness Code Academy Practitioner Certification Program in the About This Video section below. And if you found this video valuable, please be sure to like it and drop a comment. And if you'd like to see more from us, be sure to subscribe to our channel by clicking on the subscribe button below and hitting the bell next to it to be notified each time a new video is released. Until next time.